Hello, welcome to our channel. My name is Usman. Today we're going to be talking about the brand new product launch from Fujifilm, the Instax Mini Link printer. Now, a few days ago, Anete and I were at the launch event in London where we got to meet some of the staff from Fujifilm and they ran us through some of the new features and things that you can do with this printer. So we figured we'd produce a video doing a bit of a review showing you what this printer is all about. So first thing is build quality. Now in terms of build quality, it is made of plastic, however it doesn't feel cheap. It feels really good in the hand. It's got a good degree of weight to it and it just feels like it's really well made. This printer does have ridges all across the body, which does make it a lot easier to hold. It's not as slippy as some of the other printers that I've used from Fujifilm. This printer does come in three colors. You've got dusky pink, denim blue and something white. I can't remember, it's something white, but if you're struggling to decide which color you should buy, let me help you. Dusky pink is but ugly, white is boring, blue's obviously the one you should go for. Like honestly, denim blue, that's the one you should go for. Just trust me. One of the things I really like about this printer is how simple and sleek the design is. It's very straightforward. You've got one button on the front, you've got a latch on the back that allows you to access the section where you put the film in, and then you've got one charging port. That's literally it. Very simple and straightforward. I would have preferred that there was some lights or something on the body which told you how many shots you had left, but that's I guess, you know, it's a minor gripe. I just like the fact that in some of the other printers that Instax or Fuji have made, you have that feature where it tells you how many shots you have left. Now the biggest change that Fujifilm has made in this printer versus all of the other printers is the fact that the Mini Link does not use Wi-Fi, it actually uses Bluetooth. Now there are some downsides and some upsides to this. The upside is the fact that it's very straightforward to pair the printer to your phone. You simply go into the app, select the one that you want to connect and it pair, and it's easy as that. You haven't got any like Wi-Fi signals to switch on and off on your whatever device. You don't need to be messing about with passwords, you just connect and pair. It's easy as that. The downside, which I don't think is a major downside, like honestly this is a really minor issue, but the downside is the fact that if you do own a Fuji camera like the X-T3 like I do, unfortunately that camera or any other Fuji camera which has Wi-Fi in it will not connect directly to the printer, so you're not going to be able to send pictures from your camera to the printer to print directly. What you need to do is send the images from your camera to your phone, and then from your phone you can print on the printer. Not a major issue, but you know, some of you may not like that particular aspect about it. But then again, this printer isn't really targeted towards the professionals and so on. This is more of a consumer product based on what I understand. So now onto the actual features of the printer, which are all found in the app. First thing is frames. Now this is very straightforward. If you've used anything like Snapchat or Instagram, you'll know that this is just basically an overlay that you can put on your images before you print. So you've got a bunch of different frames that you can put. You've got some like little masquerade type masks that you can put on. You've got some pretty cool things that you can do with your images before you set them off to print. On to the second feature, which is collage print, and again very straightforward. You just get a bunch of images and stack them together and then print that on one Instax film shot. Really easy to understand, not really that difficult. The third feature, however, is one of the more interesting new features that Fujifilm has added into this. I don't know how useful this is going to be, but I think it's going to be quite cool just amongst friends and if you're dating or whatever, and that's match test. Now what you do with match test is you take a selfie, you answer a bunch of questions, and then you give it to your friend or whoever else you're doing the match test with. They do the same, and then the printer will print out your results and give you a score based on how compatible you are as people. Anete and I did this and we got 76%, which is apparently quite high, so that's a win for home team there. The fourth feature is something that I think is actually really cool. It's probably not going to be something I use because I don't have any friends, but if you've got lots of friends, this is going to be something that I think might be quite cool for you. Basically, you can connect your printer up to 5 phones or 5 individual friends, and then each person can send one image, and no one's going to know what each person sent unless you show them, but no one's going to know what each person sent until the Instax image actually prints. So be wary of which friend you do this with, because guaranteed there's that one guy or girl who's got a lot of eggplant pictures, let's just say. And finally, there's an option called Instax Camera, which allows you to access your smartphone's cameras and take pictures from within the actual app. So you can take a selfie or you can take a picture and print directly from there. You can do some adjustments and changes after the fact as well if you don't want to print instantly, but there is that feature. There is one cool thing that you can do with the Instax Camera app, and that is the fact that when you're about to take a picture with your phone, if you tilt the printer forwards and backwards, it allows you to zoom in and out of the image or out with the camera so you can frame more effectively. Now, this is actually quite cool within, in some scenarios, but unfortunately there's no way to switch this feature off, which means that if you are holding the printer and you're going to take a picture with the Instax Camera from within the app, then if you make slight adjustments, it'll start zooming in and zooming out. So I wish there was an option to switch it off and switch it on when you want, but I think that this could be quite cool or quite useful for some people if you're going to be using that feature. Almost forgot to mention, there is one more feature, and that is the fact that you can print from videos. So if you've got a video file on your smartphone device, you can access that video and you can pick particular stills from that video file and print that, which I think could be quite cool, especially if you're shooting slow-mo video and you just capture that one little moment and you print that. I think that could be quite cool. But yeah, that's the new Instax Mini Link printer. It's packed with features. I think it's pretty cool. It's £109 in the UK and about $100-ish in the US. I'll leave some links below for you to check them out. Make sure you get the blue one, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Thank you.